Welcome back to Steffi Fan's channel. Today we will learn about the explosive developments coming to The Bold and the Beautiful over the next 2 weeks that promise to shake the foundations of multiple relationships and expose carefully guarded secrets that could change everything in Los Angeles. Carter and Daphne's wedding plans. The upcoming weeks beginning January 26th will showcase some tender and intimate moments between Carter Walton and his fiancée Daphne Rose as they delve deeper into planning their highly anticipated wedding ceremony. These two lovebirds will spend considerable time discussing every intricate detail of their special day, from the guest list to the venue decorations, and viewers will witness the genuine chemistry and connection that has blossomed between them. Carter, who has experienced his fair share of romantic disappointments and heartbreaks in the past, appears to have finally found the stability and genuine affection he's been searching for all along. Daphne will prove to be not just a romantic partner, but also someone who truly understands Carter's vision for their future together, making their wedding planning sessions both productive and emotionally fulfilling as they map out the beginning of their married life. Sheila's gratitude and Deacon's internal conflict. Meanwhile, across town at Giardino, Sheila Sharp will continue to heap praise upon Taylor Hayes for the incredible role she played in reuniting Sheila with her beloved Deacon Sharp. Sheila's effusive gratitude will show no bounds as she repeatedly tells anyone who will listen about how Taylor's intervention was nothing short of miraculous in bringing her relationship with Deacon back from the brink of disaster. However, beneath Sheila's enthusiastic declaration of thankfulness lies a troubling reality that she remains completely oblivious to. Deacon Sharp, despite his best efforts to maintain appearances and play the role of a devoted partner, finds himself increasingly consumed by thoughts of Taylor Hayes that he simply cannot shake no matter how hard he tries. His mind continuously wanders to the sophisticated psychiatrist, and he catches himself fantasizing about what it would be like to press his lips against Taylor's instead of Sheila's. The internal battle raging within Deacon grows more intense with each passing day, and the mounting tension suggests that his fantasy may soon cross the line into reality. The chemistry between Taylor and Deacon has been building steadily, and all signs point toward an inevitable lip lock that could explode Sheila's world into a million pieces when the truth eventually surfaces. Brooke's joy over RJ's homecoming. Over at the Forrester mansion, Brooke Logan Forrester will radiate pure happiness and maternal pride as she celebrates her son RJ Forrester's unexpected return to Los Angeles after his extended time away from the family. The reunion will be particularly sweet for Brooke, who has missed having her youngest son close by and is thrilled to have him back home where he belongs. During a casual afternoon at the estate, RJ will decide to take advantage of the beautiful California weather and go for a refreshing swim in the family pool, giving Brooke the perfect opportunity to catch up with him properly. As she watches him enjoy the water, Brooke will gush enthusiastically about how wonderful it is to have him back in town and will likely pepper him with questions about his future plans now that he's decided to stick around Los Angeles for the foreseeable future. She'll be curious about whether he intends to become more involved with Forrester Creations or if he has other professional creation and aspirations in mind, and the conversation will reveal important information about RJ's intentions moving forward. The San Francisco trip begins. The action will shift to Northern California when Steffi Forrester Finnegan makes a last-minute decision to step in for Ivy. Forrester on an important business trip to San Francisco alongside Electra Forrester. This unexpected change in travel plans will set the stage for a series of dramatic and potentially devastating revelations that no one saw coming. The trip, initially planned as a straightforward business excursion, will quickly evolve into something far more complicated when personal drama intrudes upon professional responsibilities. Dylan's dangerous game. Back at Will's beach house where Dylan has been staying as a house guest, some highly inappropriate and boundary-crossing behavior will unfold that threatens to destroy multiple relationships simultaneously. Dylan will brazenly ogle Will Spencer as he goes through his workout routine, her eyes lingering far longer than appropriate on his muscular physique as he exercises. Despite Electra's clear and explicit warnings to Dylan about maintaining proper boundaries and avoiding any behavior that could be construed as overstepping her position as a guest in Will's home, Dylan appears determined to disregard these rules entirely. Her attraction to Will seems to override any sense of loyalty to Electra or respect for the boundaries that should exist between them. The situation will reach a critical turning point during what appears to be an innocent moment of dancing. Dylan will suffer what may or may not be an accidental tumble while moving to music, and she'll conveniently end up landing directly in Will's lap in a position that looks far from platonic. The timing of this incident couldn't be worse, as Ivy Forrester will happen to peer through the beach house window at precisely that moment. witnessing what appears to be Dylan making an unmistakable romantic move on Will. From Ivy's vantage point outside, the scene looks incredibly damning, and she'll be left absolutely reeling from the shock of what she's observing. The question that remains is whether Ivy is simply misinterpreting an innocent accident, or if Dylan is indeed making her intentions toward Will crystal clear. The possibility that Dylan and Will might share a kiss in this compromising position will only add fuel to the fire and create an explosive situation that threatens to blow up in everyone's faces. The jewelry presentation. During their stay in San Francisco, Elektra and Steffi will participate in an important jewelry presentation that represents a significant business opportunity for Forrester Creations. This professional engagement will bring back some familiar and beloved faces to the canvas, as the legendary Morgan Fairchild reprises her role as a delightfully eccentric Dottie, accompanied by the equally entertaining Jim J. Bullock as her loyal assistant Joseph. These two characters will bring their signature blend of humor and high society glamour to the proceedings, providing some much-needed levity amidst all the relationship drama unfolding elsewhere. The presentation itself will be a crucial test for Elektra as she continues to establish herself as a valuable asset to the Forrester Creations team, and Steffi will be there to observe and evaluate her performance in this high-stakes professional environment. Elektra confronts the truth. The week of February 2 to 6 will bring Elektra back home to Los Angeles, where she'll receive some absolutely shocking and devastating updates about what transpired at the beach house during her absence. Ivy, still reeling from what she witnessed through that window, may feel compelled to share the disturbing news with Elektra about Dylan's apparent attempt to seduce Will while Elektra was away on business. The revelation will leave Elektra absolutely fuming with rage and betrayal, as she processes the fact that Dylan violated her trust and disregarded her explicit warnings about maintaining appropriate boundaries. The confrontation that follows could be explosive, with Elektra potentially ordering Dylan to pack her bags and leave Will's property immediately, effectively ending their arrangement and possibly their friendship as well. But the situation may be even more complicated than it initially appears. Will Elektra place all the blame squarely on Dylan's shoulders? Or will she also hold Will accountable for his part in this inappropriate situation? If Will crossed one line too many with Dylan and showed reciprocal interest in the flirtation, Elektra might find herself facing an impossible decision about whether to continue her relationship with him or walk away before things deteriorate further. The trust that formed the foundation of their relationship will be severely tested, and it remains to be seen whether they can rebuild what's been damaged, or if this betrayal will prove too significant to overcome. Eric's dangerous secret. Meanwhile, Eric Forrester will continue to navigate the increasingly treacherous waters of keeping his role as Logan's lead designer completely hidden from the rest of the Forrester family. The patriarch will experience several more close calls as he works tirelessly to maintain this massive secret while simultaneously trying to make a real and meaningful difference in the launch of the Logan fashion line. Eric will hit the ground running with renewed energy and dedication, throwing himself into the creative process with the same passion and expertise that made him a legend in the fashion industry. However, every meeting, every design session, and every conversation related to the Logan project carries the risk of exposure, and Eric will need to be extraordinarily careful to avoid arousing suspicion. The question looming over this entire situation is how much longer Broken Ridge Forrester can possibly remain in the dark about Eric's secret involvement with their competitor. With Eric becoming increasingly invested in the Logan line's success and spending more time working on designs and strategy, the chances of someone discovering the truth grow exponentially with each passing day. When the secret finally does come to light, the fallout promises to be absolutely catastrophic for family relationships and business partnerships alike. Taylor and Deacon's dangerous romance. Finally, Steffi Forrester Finnegan's worst fears may be realized as the romantic connection between Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp continues to intensify and deepen despite all of Steffi's desperate efforts to derail their budding relationship before it can fully bloom. The chemistry between Taylor and Deacon refuses to be denied, and their growing emotional intimacy will inevitably lead to more physical expressions of their attraction to one another. As they spend more time together and their bond strengthens, they'll become less careful about hiding their feelings, and this lack of discretion could prove to be their downfall. The romance developing between Taylor and Deacon will eventually leave behind clues and evidence that could put Sheila Sharp on the path to discovering the devastating truth about her partner's wandering heart. If Sheila manages to piece together what's really happening between Deacon and Taylor, her reaction will undoubtedly be volcanic and potentially dangerous for everyone involved. Sheila's history of violent and extreme responses to betrayal suggests that uncovering Deacon's emotional affair with Taylor could trigger a catastrophic chain of events that threatens the safety and well-being of multiple characters. The next 2 weeks promise to be absolutely